Etymology and historical origin of the baby name Brodie. The interchangeable names Brodie and Brodie are of Scottish origin, although the meaning of the name is uncertain. The Scottish surname Brodie dates back to the 14th century and was probably derived from a place name, i.e., the lands of Brodie, in an area of northeast Scotland around where the Brodie Castle sits in Moray. It's not clear if the clan Brodie took their name from the lands, or if the lands were named after them. The name is thought to come from either the Gaelic Brodie meaning rampart or Brothach meaning muddy place. The name could also be derived from the Old Irish broth meaning ditch, mire. Given all these definitions, it seems that the clan was more likely named after the lands. There is also some speculation that the name Brodie is derived from the Pictish, like the Celtic name Tristan. The Picts were a, now obsolete, Celtic tribe that emerged in Scotland around the time of the Gaels. In this instance, the name would have originated from Brede, a name borne by several pre-10th century Pictish kings. Brodie could also be considered a pet form of Broderick. Personality of the boy named Brodie. The number 8 personality has everything to do with power, wealth, and abundance. Somehow, this personality has been blessed on the material plane, but their authoritative and problem-solving traits provide evidence that their good fortunes are not just the luck of the lottery. They are well-earned. This is the personality of CEOs and high-ranking military personnel. 8s are intensely active, hard-driving individuals. Success is only meaningful to them after a job well done. They are remarkable in their ability to see the larger picture right down to the smallest details and organize a strategy around success. They then have the ability to direct a group around them toward any goal and realize individual potential to get the most out of their team. Popularity of the boy named Brodie. While Brodie is currently a top 100 favorite boys' name in America, the spelling of Brodie, with an IE, is considerably less popular. Still, the names are interchangeable and it just comes down to spelling preference. The IE suffix is generally more cutesy than the simple Y, giving the name a slightly more boyish quality. The IE suffix also makes it feel less surnamey. The name Brodie first appeared on the male naming charts in 2000, most likely in response to the growing popularity of Brodie. This spelling of the name has reached levels of low-moderate usage in the United States. If you are a descendant or fan of the Scottish Gaelic, then you should know the Scots actually prefer the spelling of Brodie with an IE. It's currently a top 100 favorite boys' name in Scotland. Brodie is one of those rare boy names that manages to be both masculine and sweet at the same time. Quick facts on Brodie. Gender, boy. Origin, Celtic. Number of syllables, 2. Ranking popularity, 703. Pronunciation, Brod. Simple meaning, rampart, fortification, muddy place, ditch. Characteristics of Brodie. Problem solver, authoritative, tough, powerful, tenacious, wealthy, achiever. Cultural references to the baby name, Brodie. Popular songs on Brodie. A song by Voodoo Glow Skulls, Brodie Johnson Weekend. Famous people named Brodie. Brodie Atkinson, Australian rugby player. Brodie Holland, Australian rugby player. Brodie Dupont, hockey player. Brodie Farber, MMA fighter. Brodie Croyle, football player. Brodie Henderson, Canadian rugby player.